Hi guys, it's Miss Beach. Today I want to do a little bit of science with you today, okay? So, you're going to need a few things from your folder, and then a few things that aren't in your folder that you're going to have to get out. You need to get out some crayons or markers or something to color and decorate with, and then you're also going to need your scissors. And then in addition to your crayon and your scissors, you're going to need to go to your green folder and get out the butterfly hat and this butterfly piece, okay? Because today we're going to be talking about butterflies. Doing butterflies is one of my favorite things to do in K4. We normally have our big butterfly net and we watch the caterpillars and they turn into chrysalis and then we hang them up and watch them hatch out. But this year we didn't get to do it. So I thought that we could make a craft about it, and we also could read some fun stories to see how a caterpillar changes and what all happens. This is just such a cool thing that God does, how he can change something. So this story is called What Happens Next? You guys are going to have to help me figure out what's going to happen next with this butterfly, okay? So let's see. Oops, need a page. Butterflies lay eggs on plants. See those little bitty eggs? That's on a leaf. Think how tiny they are, teeny tiny they are. So butterflies lay eggs, just like chickens lay eggs and snakes lay eggs. Butterflies lay eggs too. Then it asks, what happens next? What's gonna hatch out of that egg? Do you remember our story from yesterday? That egg that was on the leaf and then what popped out? Do you remember? A caterpillar hatches from an egg. It eats and eats. It grows bigger and bigger. Here he is. This caterpillar is going to turn into a butterfly. Now, a lot of the caterpillars that you guys find, they're really fuzzy. Those are going to turn into moths. So they're a little bit different. But this one, you can look and see how he's smooth on his body. He's a monarch caterpillar. He's nice and smooth. He doesn't have that fur all over him. But he's eating. See how he's eating that leaf? You can see how he's crunched it out. He's getting bigger and bigger. What happens next? Do you know what happens next? The caterpillar builds a chrysalis around its body. Look. So first he gets up and he hangs on this branch. And it doesn't show the first stage. What it first does, it turns into a jay, the caterpillar. His body's just hanging on that branch, and he's turned into a jay. And then, God is so awesome. He helps that caterpillar start to put all this thing all around him. Starts out like this, and it slowly works its way up, and then he's totally inside his chrysalis. See how this one is like a green, or sometimes they're brown? Those are going to turn into butterflies. A lot of the ones like have the furry bodies, those caterpillars, and they turn white. Those are going to turn into moths. If it's green or brown like this, it's called a chrysalis. But if yours are like fuzzy and white, that's called a cocoon. So they're a little bit different. What happens next? What's going to happen next? Look. That's where the chrysalis was. What came out? A beautiful butterfly comes out of the chrysalis. What happens last? It flies away. The end. Oh, actually, there's a little bit of page right back here. It has all the different stages. First, it has the eggs. Then it has the caterpillar, and he eats and eats and eats and eats. And then he forms a chrysalis, or if it's white, it's a cocoon. And then he hatches out, and it flies away. So if it's a chrysalis, it's going to turn into a butterfly. And if it's a cocoon in white, it's going to turn into a moth. They're just a little different. Most of the time they have like fuzzy bodies, and most of the time they don't have as many like bright colors, but they're still beautiful because God still made them. So that is all about how a butterfly changes. First it lays an egg, then it hatches out and it's a caterpillar. And then the caterpillar eats and eats and eats and eats and eats. It gets so full, so fat. And he says, whew, I need to make a chrysalis. So he hangs upside down and forms a chrysalis. And then we have to wait 14 days, 2 weeks. And he will come out as a butterfly or a moth. So I want you guys to help me make our very own hats about the stages of a butterfly. So this is going to be the front part of your hat. So you can decorate it and color it any way that you like. Now I would leave these circles right here blank because you're going to glue something on those. So you're going to decorate it and then you're going to cut on the outside because that's going to be the front part of your hat. And then the next part, this is where you guys have to use your thinking brains and remember the stories that we've been reading because it has the different stages of a butterfly. Now we said, what was the first thing? The butterfly came and put something on the leaf. What was that? What was it? Do you remember? An egg, that's right. So you're going to cut out the egg. You're going to glue it first because that's the first thing that happens. What happens next? What comes out of that egg? A caterpillar, that's right. So you're going to cut out your caterpillar and glue him next on your butterfly. See, so after the caterpillar, he eats and eats and eats and gets so fat. What does he make? A chrysalis, that's right, or a cocoon if it's going to be a moth. So you're going to cut this one out and glue it third. And then last, what happens last? After that caterpillar is in that cocoon or chrysalis for 14 days. That's right, he turns into a butterfly. So go ahead and cut out that butterfly and glue it last. So this will be the front part of your hat. And then we have this little strip right here that you can cut out. And then that can help go around the back of your hat to turn it into a hat so it will stay on your head. Okay guys, have fun and remember the stages of a butterfly. Bye, love you.